Hey, welcome to the Old Computers Museum channel. And this is a Commodore 64 game called A Question of Scruples. I believe we spelled it Scruples, or... Scruples is a board game that has been around for a long time. And this is basically a computerized version of the Scruples game, made by Leisure Genius, and it's A Question of Scruples. It's a computer edition, and it was made in 1987 by Hasbro Canada. I've not been able to find any other platforms that actually has this computer version, but I'm sure Hasbro, being one of those companies that had lots of versions of all sorts of games, I wouldn't be surprised to see that it was available for other platforms. I've seen here, I've seen here that there's also apparently a version for the ZX Spectrum and the Amstrad CPC. So at least 3 computers that had this game. And basically, well, it is a game of Scruples, so you choose how many players, up to 10 players. And in which you just select the characters that you want to, and you give them names and all. And so it's a great little game to play with other people. I think it's pretty cool for that. And Scruples being, of course, a kind of a question and answer type game. So you basically choose your characters that you want first, and well, you know, go around and start answering those. And here we have our 3 players, and of course this version being copy is cracked, like many Commodore 64 games at the time. So basically you just play around and answer these questions like the real Scruples game, but it is computerized. Very simple interface, as you can see, nothing really extraordinary, but does the job. So the upper right you see the player's turn, and on the you have a question selection. So the first question here: your boss's fly is open. You are a female secretary. Do you tell him? And so you have to, you know, depends whether he's going into a meeting. Here it says, oh. And so it goes on, and it has all these really, you know, the name says it all. Scruples is, you know, do you tell someone about something that's kind of a little awkward? And that probably is what makes the game fun. It's a simple interface, but the essence of the board game is kept. So if you put yourself back in 1987-88, when the Commodore 64 was king of the computers, and you'd like to have fun with your family, I think that was a pretty cool little game to play, because it lets you use your computer in a way that you would use a board game, and you know, it was like high tech for the time. So I give this game, Scruples, for the Commodore 64, a score of 7.5 out of 10. I think the effort is worthwhile. I think that the essence of the game is good, and they've done a good job at actually putting the game on the computer. Even though, yes, it is quite simple, it was still something quite incredible, having a board game brought to the computer. So this was for the Commodore 64, a game called Scruples, and if you have any, if you like these old computer games and old consoles and emulation stuff, well, click the subscribe button at the top of the screen. You'll be informed of all the videos we put online, at least 10 new videos every week. If you have any comment or question, let us know. If you have maybe a memory of playing this game with friends or family, hey, let us know. It's fun to have the little feedbacks of your stories of when you played it back then, and it's always fun to have these stories. If you have a request maybe of a game or something you'd like to see, let us know. We'll try to put that video online if we can. And so, hope you come back to the Old Computer Museum channel. Lots of emulation stuff like the Commodore 64, the Super Nintendo, the Atari 2600 VCS, and lots of also games from real machines like the Amiga 500 and the Atari ST computers that are real machines working the games. So hope you enjoy these videos and that you come back to the Old Computer Museum channel. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.